if airlines make less money, that's a problem. But the other thing is, if fuel prices go up and stay up, what we'll see is a double hit. One is to the revenue line, because economies will slow down if fuel prices are higher, and the other one, obviously, on the cost side, airlines will have to pay more to the fuel companies to fill their planes.
The 500 million reduction, and now you're talking about 2.5 billion for airline profits. As a margin, it is of a return on capital, and then on revenues, it is peanuts. I mean, once again, airlines are in the position of almost, you're better off putting the money in a mattress under the bed.
Well, the problem with the industry is that it is very thin margins. Actually, we're forecasting a 3 billion profit for the industry for this year, and that's on revenues of 633 billion. So it's a 0.5% margin, and there is very little room for error there. A small shock will send the industry into losses across the globe. And yeah, it's a very difficult industry.
So we have rising oil prices, but you have better growth in the US. Europe is back from the brink. If you pull those strands together, what is the health of the industry?
It's weak, but it's still, at least it's still profitable. And as you rightly say, we're seeing better performance than expected from the US, largely because of capacity discipline. We're seeing Europe, as you say, back from the brink. At least for the moment, the fears of a complete meltdown because of the sovereign debt crisis have gone away. We're seeing, we hope we're seeing the signs of a bottoming out of air cargo, at least, well, rather at a weak level, but nevertheless a bottoming out. We're seeing purchasing managers' confidence slightly higher, and that's usually the forerunner to an improvement in the cargo business. So, we're hanging on by our fingernails, but it doesn't take much to put the industry back into losses.
Are you now seriously worried of a trade war, a trade skirmish, whatever you want to call it, over the European ETS system, your emissions trading system? The other countries are determined they're not going to put up with it.
Well, that's right. And I mean, the last thing we want, of course, is a trade war. But unfortunately, the unilateral approach of Europe to something that we all agree needs to be solved, but we need a global approach, does seem to have sparked off some very strong reactions from some pretty significant players in the aviation game. China, India, Russia, not to mention, of course, the United States and about 20 other countries that have all got together to resist this. We just have to hope the measures they take don't affect the airlines. I mean, we need pressure put on at a national level, but we don't want airlines to become the pawns in a trade war here.